Hello, NBA fans. Daily news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a fan of the Lakers show and I hope you'll subscribe to the channel and give it a like. Most NBA analysts consider the Lakers a playoff contender, but not a title favorite. The roster will need to be updated throughout the season, and 3 players are unlikely to remain with the Los Angeles Lakers. Gabe Vincent, Dalton Netsch, and Maxi Kleber will be traded, and coach Rob Pelinka wants to bring in a strong defensive player and a power forward who can shoot three-pointers with a 40% accuracy rate. The Lakers roster for the 2025-26 season seems virtually set, but it's unlikely to be the same group that enters the 2026 playoffs. With Luka Doncic and LeBron James making it clear they want to win now, General Manager Rob Pelinka must act before the NBA trade deadline. The list of potential trade candidates includes Dalton Knecht, Gabe Vincent, and Maxi Kleber. Dalton Knecht, in fact, is going through a difficult time for the franchise. The three-point shooting guard has seen a decline in production, lost a spot in the rotation, and had minimal participation in the last postseason. A summer league performance below expectations has raised doubts about his future with the team. With a salary of around $4 million for 2025-26, Knecht is an easy trade target to include in a salary cap hit. He could still attract teams that believe in his potential, but with the Lakers, his role is likely to be that of a bargaining chip, not a key player on the court. Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent hasn't lived up to the contract he signed upon arrival. His poor playoff performance reinforced the impression that a move might be the best option. The positive side is that he's entering the final year of his 3-year, $11 million contract, making him an attractive asset in negotiations. Contenders may see value in receiving an expiring contract, while other contenders may believe a better fit will yield results. Pelinka should fully exploit this scenario. Maxi Kleber. Maxi Kleber is also in the final year of his contract, with $11 million guaranteed. His presence could help until February to avoid a repeat of the Lakers' paint problems last season, but it's hard to imagine him remaining on the roster after the trade deadline. A combination of Kleber and Vincent already creates room to pursue a more impactful player. And if Knecht is included, the package becomes even more attractive to potential negotiating partners. Building a championship team around Luka Doncic. The Los Angeles Lakers have quietly entered a new era since trading Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic in February. In the 28 games played with Doncic, he averaged 28 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 7.5 assists per game, leading the Lakers to an 18-10 record. This offseason, the Lakers have made considerable efforts to enhance the roster's depth and defense. However, with co-star LeBron James turning 41 in December, the question remains: are the Lakers prepared to contend for a championship this season? Are the Lakers and LeBron separating in the near future? Doncic has expressed his ambition to bring championships to the Lakers, aiming to establish himself as a Lakers legend and one of the most elite players in NBA history. Now 26 years old, Doncic is entering the prime of his career, and it would be wise for the Lakers to equip him with everything needed to become a contender for the next decade. Accelerating this process may require re-evaluating LeBron's role with the team. While their basketball IQs are exceptional, both players are ball-dominant and lack defensive prowess. Expectations indicate Doncic will serve as the primary playmaker, but will James be willing to exert more effort defensively and sacrifice certain statistics to play off the ball for the ultimate goal of winning a championship? This is a challenge James should be ready to take on, but if it doesn't translate into winning basketball, one might anticipate that the 21-time All-Star could look for a change outside of Los Angeles. The Lakers made significant moves this offseason to improve their depth. They added DeAndre Ayton, a career average of 16 points and 10 rebounds per game, and a former number 1 overall pick, along with Marcus Smart and Jake LaRavia. LaRavia shot 42% from beyond the arc last season on 3.8 attempts, but seeks to increase his shot attempts this coming season. He stated, "I'm trying to take it to the next level by maintaining that percentage while also increasing my attempts per game." Playing alongside LeBron, James, and Luka Doncic, who have such gravitational pull on the court, will help me achieve that. The addition of Smart was unexpected, but his perimeter defense, along with his experience as a former Defensive Player of the Year, will be crucial for the Lakers as they aspire to make a deep playoff run. Returning to the team are Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and Dalton Knecht, all of whom are entering their prime. It is reasonable to expect that they will improve statistically and defensively while playing alongside Doncic. Is this a championship team? The Lakers are undoubtedly contenders in the West with Doncic and James, but winning a championship requires 2 additional months of commitment, with all players focused on the same goal. There should be no motives to pursue contract incentives or distractions from media attention related to anything other than winning the NBA championship. With LeBron's future uncertain and both he and Doncic sharing heavy minutes on the court, the Lakers could be at a disadvantage against faster-paced teams in the West. Additionally, the depth of the Lakers remains a concern. Last season, the second unit ranked 28th in offensive rating and 29th in points per game when the starters were off the floor. Although Smart is a solid addition, the Lakers must improve their defensive depth, particularly given their ranking in the bottom 10 for overall defensive rating, opponents' three-point percentage, and points allowed in the paint. Addressing these issues will be vital to building a championship-caliber team around Doncic. Since James will become an unrestricted free agent after this season, the team might find it beneficial to wait until next offseason when a significant contract slot will open up, assuming James departs. Replacing James with multiple strong defenders seems to be the path toward championship glory for the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers make crucial commitment to keep Luka Doncic happy in LA. Lakers loyalty lands in Poland. Before Luka Doncic plays a single NBA game this season, the Los Angeles Lakers have already sent a clear message, which entails that they are fully committed to keeping him happy. That message came through loud and clear when Lakers Governor Jeannie Buss and GM Rob Pelinka flew to Poland to attend Slovenia's practice during Eurobasket 2025. The decision to do this was not just to watch, but to show up for Doncic. And that kind of support does not go unnoticed. Jeannie Buss and Rob Pelinka visit means a lot to me. I understand that they were on a very long flight. Today we were hanging out together at lunch and I'm really grateful they are here. They really support me and I'm glad that they came. I really appreciate that. We just wanted to make a statement to Luka that we support what he does for his country, Pelinka told The Athletic. That's really important to the Lakers when we have a player that's the face of our franchise, just to show that support for him. Lakers front office shows clear intent to keep Luka Doncic happy. There is a long-standing tension in the NBA when it comes to international play. Some teams get nervous. Injuries, schedule conflicts, and added miles, it is all real concerns. For Doncic, playing for Slovenia is not negotiable. It is part of who he is. And now that he's in Los Angeles, fresh off signing a 3-year, $165 million extension, the Lakers are not just allowing it. They are embracing it. Pelinka added, "It's just great to see him with his teammates, interacting, having fun. He is in great shape, really committed to working hard this summer, and to be able to watch that in person was worth flying over the ocean." It might seem like a small gesture, but actions like these build trust. Doncic has never hidden his love for representing Slovenia. The Slovenian national team does not boast much NBA talent. In fact, Doncic is the only player on the roster with even a second of NBA experience. But he is still there, still competing, still showing up for his country. Pelinka emphasized the balance the Lakers are trying to strike. "We want to let him focus and dedicate to this tournament, be able to play for his country with pride. He'll turn his attention to the Lakers as soon as this tournament ends." That kind of flexibility and understanding does not go unnoticed by stars, especially one like Doncic, who just joined the Lakers after years of carrying the Dallas Mavericks. Luka, himself, stated that this gesture means a lot. When Slovenia tips off Group D play against Poland on August 28, Doncic will not just be carrying the hopes of his home country, he will be doing it with full support from the city he now calls home. Is this LeBron James' last dance with the Lakers? As the Los Angeles Lakers aim to contend for an NBA championship sooner rather than later, improving the roster has become a top priority for the front office. The additions of Marcus Smart, Jake LaRavia, and DeAndre Ayton each address specific weaknesses the Lakers faced last season. While the team appears retooled, questions remain about how competitive they can truly be. The Lakers are shifting focus. LeBron James, a 21-time All-Star, is currently in the final year of his contract with the Lakers. Going on 8 seasons spent with the franchise, he has delivered 1 championship but has also experienced several disappointing playoff exits. As James approaches his 41st birthday in December, it seems the Lakers are preparing to transition to a future led by Luka Doncic once James' contract concludes. Last season, LeBron averaged an impressive 24.4 points, 8.2 assists, and 7.8 rebounds while playing 70 games for 2 consecutive seasons. Although he still has plenty left to contribute, the Lakers are shifting their focus, making it likely that James could request a trade if the team doesn't show promise in the first half of the season. His no-trade clause allows him to dictate his future destination by listing his preferred teams. Farewell season for LeBron in Los Angeles. It is reasonable to assume that this will be the final season LeBron wears a Lakers jersey. Rich Paul, his longtime agent, has mentioned that LeBron would appreciate a farewell tour to celebrate his contributions to the game. However, there has been no official discussion regarding this as the season approaches, leading to speculation that it may not take place with the Lakers. Should James decide to change teams, the new organization must be prepared for the spectacle that comes with his presence. "I'm playing basketball and I want to win," Luka Doncic reveals how he's mentally preparing to become the face of the Los Angeles Lakers. Doncic knows the responsibility of being the face of the Lakers franchise, but at this point, it's a challenge he's more than equipped to conquer. Los Angeles Lakers superstar Luka Doncic is currently representing the Slovenia men's national basketball team in this year's Eurobasket tournament, and as expected, he's going to be asked about the upcoming vital NBA season while he's at it. After signing a contract extension this summer to further show his commitment with the purple and gold, Doncic continues to say the right things about being the next face of the franchise. "I mean, honestly, nothing specific. Like I said, be the best I can be because at the end of the day, I'm playing basketball and I want to win, that's it. That's our goal from the start to finish of the season," Doncic said via Complex Sports. Doncic doesn't need to prepare. Being the face of the Lakers franchise is a challenge unlike any other, which is why Luka is frequently asked this question. But this is also a challenge that the international superstar is used to at this point in his career, given that he began playing professional basketball at the age of 16 for Real Madrid. Throughout his 10-year professional career, Luka Magic has been tasked to carry multiple basketball clubs like Real Madrid, the Dallas Mavericks, Team Slovenia, and now of course, the Lakers. This isn't to undermine the task of being the Lakers' next franchise superstar, but more so to reiterate that the 26-year-old has been well trained to accept the huge responsibility. That responsibility comes with the task of leading the team to more championships, which Doncic believes he and LeBron James are equipped to do this coming season. When asked about his partnership with James, Doncic mentioned how vital his co-star's presence is for them to achieve their goals. "Of course. I mean, he's one of the best basketball players ever. So just for having him there, it's going to help all of us, not just me, but every player, all the staff, is going to help us win because he knows what to do to win," Doncic said in a recent interview with Sports Central LA. All eyes will be on Doncic and the Lakers. After a disappointing end to their season, Doncic and the Lakers got busy this summer in their own ways. For the former, it was about shedding some pounds and getting in better basketball shape in order to be the best version of himself. For the Lakers, it was about improving their roster in hopes of putting Doncic and James in a better position to succeed. While this was going on for both parties throughout the first few months of the summer, LeBron James and his camp caused some headlines before and after opting into his contract with the Lakers this season. At one point, the Kings' commitment to the franchise was questioned, but that noise has since died down. Lakers, Warriors predicted to battle for final guaranteed playoff spot. ESPN predicts Los Angeles Lakers and Golden State Warriors will battle for the final guaranteed playoff spot in the 2025-26 NBA season. As the 2025-26 NBA season approaches, ESPN's panel of insiders released their projected records for all 30 teams, forecasting contenders, play-in hopefuls, and bottom-tier finishers. Among the Western Conference field, the Los Angeles Lakers and Golden State Warriors are predicted to be neck-and-neck for the final guaranteed playoff position. ESPN projects the Lakers to finish with a 50-32 record, placing them sixth in the conference and securing the last automatic playoff berth. They are listed behind the Oklahoma City Thunder, 64-18, Houston Rockets, 54-28, Denver Nuggets, 53-29, Minnesota Timberwolves, 51-31, and LA Clippers, 50-32. Despite matching their projected record from last season, when they secured the number 3 seed with less talent on the roster, the Lakers are slotted lower in the standings this time around. ESPN analysts cited the rising strength of rival teams as a key reason for the shift. Los Angeles enters the season coming off a first-round playoff exit to the Timberwolves in 5 games, but the roster has undergone a dramatic overhaul since. ESPN projects Lakers' Luka Doncic era, Warriors' Jimmy Butler-led core to shape playoff race. The Lakers' most significant change came at the February trade deadline, when they acquired Luka Doncic from the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for Anthony Davis. The front office has since added Marcus Smart, Jake LaRavia, and DeAndre Ayton to complement Doncic and veteran LeBron James, who is preparing for his 23rd NBA season. ESPN's Tim McMahon highlighted the intrigue surrounding the team. The Lakers are arguably the most intriguing team in the West, as they make the transition into the Luka Doncic era with all-time leading scorer LeBron James still on the roster and very much in the spotlight. The Warriors, meanwhile, are forecasted as a play-in team with a projected 48-34 record, good for the 7th seed. Golden State finished with the same mark last season, securing a spot in the playoffs after a late surge sparked by the acquisition of Jimmy Butler III from the Miami Heat. Butler's arrival helped the Warriors post a 23-8 record down the stretch, pushing them into the postseason.